Hello Aries, thank you so much for coming for your spiritual reading. This reading is going to be focusing on the chakras that are blocked and the ones that are imbalanced within your energy centers. So we're going to pull some cards for it, and then we're also going to look at ways to heal it, suggestions from the spirits for you, my Aries. Alright, let's go ahead and look into your chakras here. Alright Aries, we're going to start with the chakras that are blocked at this time, please, and thank you. Divine spirits, archangels, spirit guides for the collective, mighty ancestors, I call on all of you. Come in at this time for the collective sign of Aries. Let us know what is going on within them on their spiritual ascension path. Show me which chakras are blocked right now at this moment in their lives. Which of their chakras, which area of their chakras are blocked at this time. Thank you so much. Alright. Okay, so we have the creativity, the money, and the inner child. Also show me which chakras are experiencing imbalances as well. Alright. Which chakras are experiencing imbalances? What area of the chakras are experiencing imbalances for the Aries collective, please, and thank you. Okay, so this is what we have here so far for your blocked and imbalanced chakras, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the let's go ahead and read this first. So for the blocked chakras, you have areas in the 5th, the 2nd, and the 3rd. So we're gonna go as we're supposed to. Let me just arrange that. Okay, so I feel like with this money blocks, it's just straightforward as it seems, because money is energy too, and if you're experiencing a block here, a major block in this area of your life, then it means that there is issues, you know, connected to the way and how you think and view money. Maybe this could be as simple as, you know, it's not easy to come by money. Maybe you have negative thoughts connecting to creating abundance for yourself. Some people don't really even believe that they can have, you know, the money that they want, desire, and need. Some people just are okay with just living with whatever they get to get by. There is an aspect, I feel, within your energy field that maybe even growing up, childhood, you had issues, you know, with finances, and you became comfortable with lack mentality. You also have issues with connecting power to money. So it's like, if you don't have money, you feel powerless, sort of kind of energy. You feel like, you know, you can't even give people, you can't be generous. So it's almost like it sucks away your personal power when you don't have money. And I feel like that is the issue that's going on right now with this block in your finances. This is affecting you. Maybe you're getting by, like I said, obviously, but you don't have the abundance mindset. You don't have it to the point that you think you can say to yourself, I'm an abundant being, and really mean it. All right, that is why there is a block there. And like I said, I feel like it's connected to childhood, connected to the way you were raised, how the way, you know, you think about money in the overall. I feel like, you know, your desires is connected to money, and you can feel like maybe you can't get all of your desires met. So still, I'm talking the same thing, like financial block, inability to see it come to you easily. There's always issues when it comes to money here. All right, that's what I'm seeing with this block here, with this inner child. Like I said, I told you the childhood connection is connected here, but it's like you can't have fun, you can't let loose, you can't be yourself, you can't feel like there is no worry. So to me, this is making me feel like you're constantly stressed, constantly worried, constantly trying to figure out, trying to make yourself feel alive again. It's like you feel, I don't want to say you feel dead inside. What I want to say is you don't feel happy. All right, and that is why you have this block. You don't feel a sense of freedom enough where you can just be, like you have no care or worry in the world. It's a lot of childhood traumas, a lot of stress coming from financial issues here, from this sacral chakra that is affecting this chakra, because it's all in alignment, and this definitely, I can see how this is causing a creative block, because when you have some sort of imbalance in the sacral chakra, obviously it starts to go up, right? It will go up. It will go up and affect certain areas, and creativity, and inner child stuff is all, to me, especially creativity, it's a water energy to me, and that is connected to the sacral chakra to me. All right, so if you feel like you can't be childlike, right, and you have issues coming up with your finances, then definitely you don't allow your creativity to flow, right? Because what are you going to create, and how are you going to bring it to life? You can express that, because these days everything creative, everything you want to build with your hands, anything that you think you want to do, it involves finances. So if there's a block here and you don't feel like having fun, and you feel blocked, like you're too old or too tired or too weak to even just let go and just be free and have fun without worrying and stressing about everything that's working out for you, then definitely your creativity is stifled, because you're not allowing that energy to flow through you, because you're worrying and you have these blocks. So it's kind of like continuing for me here. We're gonna get the solutions to that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get some healing message for that before I go on to the imbalanced ones. Spirit, what's the best healing process for the money blocks there, for the sacral chakra block? Alright. Mental repetition. I told you something is like a mindset. You keep repeating all the wrong things in your mind. You focus on all the negativity. You don't, say good things to yourself. You probably need to practice some good affirmations. You got to take control of your mind and not allow other things to just come and get at you. But that just kind of flips. I wanted to show that to you. Let's go ahead and get a healing message for the inner child from Spirit, please. What's the healing message for the inner child? Well-being. See, you gotta care for yourself. You gotta put yourself first. You gotta realize, what do I almost want to say, you want to ask yourself, what do I need to feel alive? What do I need to make me feel like I come first? What do I need to do to matter? What do I need to do to have fun? What do I need to do to be happy? Your well-being is number one, okay? Because it's like your health, your energy levels, your very existence is all about your well-being, and that's what you need to be working on, so you can feel that childlike vibration again, that playfulness within yourself. Let's go ahead and get the healing message for the creativity here, Spirit. Reliable. So I feel like the way this person is like playing a musical instrument, and with candles, and just sitting there like with her eyes closed and allowing things to sip into her energy, is making me feel like you need to do exactly that act, like turn on some candles, take you a nice bath, get into something that you do that is creative. Maybe you should use music to set the tone, you know, something calm, something soothing for you that would awaken your soul, because the soul likes that kind of stuff. Music is a higher vibrational tool to use to awaken anything spiritual. So the type of sound you choose to listen to, burning a little candles, doing your little, even probably sometimes going in nature, doing your little spiritual moments, all right, would open up your creativity here, and that would open up your imagination. You start getting ideas, you start feeling alive again, you start feeling that passion come back inside you again, and you would want to express this, all right, because I feel like this block is like making you not want to do anything. Maybe you are even not, let's say for instance, maybe you don't work in the creative field, maybe you work maybe you don't work in the creative field, but you dress very well, right? You're not feeling like it anymore. You don't feel like dressing properly, looking top notch. You don't have that passion to do that. You don't care about those things anymore. This could even translate into other things. Maybe let's say for instance you are into marketing. You are not applying your creativity. You're just not. So nobody can feel and see that aspect in you. So that's what's going on with the blocks right there. Let's go ahead and look at your imbalances. So I feel like this comes from bad relationships. With the imbalance with the connections, bad relationships have set you on a course where you don't see yourself in other people. You feel disconnected. You feel like you can't trust people. So it's a trust issue with the heart chakra here, and I don't think you trust people enough to even see them as, you know, someone that is, or to see them as supportive in your life, you know. Sorry, I just drink some water here. So there's a disconnect between you and other people. I feel like a lot of times, I want to say, you feel alone. You don't see that people can be there for you. People can be helpful to you. Spiritual level, I really think that, you know, you're not dealing with your spirit team the way you should. You are supposed to be working with your spirit guides, angels, whatever. I don't think that you truly feel at this time, right, that they really got you like that. I don't think you trust the connection that you have with your spiritual team and even your physical, the people in your physical life. And that is why you have this imbalance here. There's lack of love in your heart, because I feel like you've been hurt and you have some emotional heartbreaks and stuff that you probably need to work through, you know, and start to build trust in people and start to see, you know, what people do for you. I'm also hearing it's like you need to start focusing on the good things that the people in your life are really doing, both spiritual connections that you have and physical people in your life. What are they doing that is good? How helpful are they to you? Do you see the benefits of them, anybody in your life? Those are kind of the questions that I feel that you need to be asking yourself, because you've lost it. You've lost a certain aspect of this aspect, and that is why you don't feel the love and support coming from the universe. There's your spiritual team and people around you. So that is why you have a little imbalance here. This can translate in you not wanting to team up with anybody, you not wanting to be in a relationship with anybody, you not trusting anybody. You're always looking at people like second guessing and always thinking that paranoia, you know, like they have ulterior motives. You don't want to work in a team. You probably, you know what I mean? It's like you, even if you work in a team, you don't trust them. You rather do things on your own, you know. With this communication block here, I still feel like this is a big issue, because it's like this is like a continuation to me. The creativity is going hand in hand with the self-expression. If you have creative blocks, then you don't want to express anything. You don't want to exchange and share, which is still connecting me to this connection thing here. You don't want to connect with other people. You don't want to express yourself. You're just not feeling it. All right, there's this aspect in you where it's like, you know, it goes a long way when once you don't feel that creative spark within you as a fire sign. I think it takes away your motivation, it takes away your inspiration, and your fun attitude, your passionate attitude of wanting to talk about, you know, all the things that you like doing and who you are and all that. It just knocks out that energy from you, and I think that's why you have problem communicating, because there is nothing to communicate. You're not feeling anything, you are not imagining anything, you're not in that flow of passion and love and that expressive vibration. You're not, you know, it could be the winter season not helping you feel that way, but ideally you don't feel like talking about anything. Whereas normally you would communicate everything, get very expressive, bubbly, you know, as an Aries, you're not in the mood. You don't want to hear it, you don't want to talk about it. I mean, quietness is probably the you know, it's like, I don't want to talk about it. You know, with this intelligence here, I feel like this block here in the crown is probably coming off like you're refusing to open up, refusing to learn, you refusing to I get this feeling like, what's the point? What else do I need to learn? It's like, you know, that kind of energy. I feel like you're not being flexible in your mind. You know, you are not like, I'm not in the mood. That kind of vibration, you know. I don't need extra education. I'm not in the mood to get into other new subjects. I don't want to know. Right now, I'm okay where I'm at. You know, you've put a cap on yourself. You know, there's a growth that you've reached, and I feel like you want to stay in that growth for a while. But what that is doing spiritually for you is that it's not helping your intelligence, right? Because you refuse to explore different knowledge, read books, expand your mind, see things from different perspectives. And I think that if you could become a little bit more flexible and open up your knowledge base and try and read different things that you normally wouldn't, it will spark your intelligence, spark your mood, you know, ignite certain passions that you're losing here. In this block and this whole thing, I feel like the money is the root of all this issue, because it's not here. It's affected you on all these levels. That's my honest truth about all of this, you know. That's how I'm seeing that, how this is all connecting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some healing messages for I'm gonna use this card here. Healing messages for the heart chakra, the lack of connection that you feel, the imbalance that has been created. I feel like this, even sometimes maybe you used to astral travel into different dimensions to learn new things, to find out things. You don't want to do that anymore. You are not in the mood to talk to your spirit guides. You don't want to deal with them too. That too. Or whatever they're saying, you're not understanding. You're not in the mood. But anyway, let's go ahead and see the healing for the connection, the heart chakra situation. Alright, let's go ahead and see the healing suggestion for the communication. I have indulgence chocolate for the connection. I feel like you need to start, you know. Anyway, let's go ahead. What's the healing message for the communication? Immunity. What's the healing message for the intelligent spirit for Aries? Forgiveness. Alright, and then we have spirit underneath the deck. So with the intelligence, you have this sort of the similar color here. Eating artichokes will be helpful to you, but this is rooted in forgiveness. Maybe you need to start forgiving yourself for not wanting to open up, to know more, and to reach higher into higher spiritual knowledge and spiritual lessons. Alright, It's almost like you don't want to. And I feel like now that I see this immunity here underneath the as the healing for the self-expression, I'm feeling like you're just tired. You don't have enough energy to even do that, you know. So this is like a health thing that you need to work on, building your physical immunity, your strength, to even be able to communicate and express yourself. All right, this indulgence here and this oneness here, I feel like definitely, you know, you're not being so hard on yourself, doing a little sweetness, bringing a little sweetness to yourself. You know, whatever you love doing, if you start doing a little bit of it, you know, indulging in the things that make you feel good, like, you know, maybe you like pizza, eat a little bit of pizza every now and then, just to make you not feel like you're depriving yourself of love, you know, self-love, and just feeling that, you know, a sense of, okay, everything is so, it's not so dry, so hard, so difficult. And I think that this indulgence really will be a way to start opening up your heart and make you loosen up a little bit, to want to even hang out or want to even involve other people. You have to start feeling that happy vibe. You have to start feeling, you know, that energy, like, okay, I'm good, life is good kind of vibe. You know, it's a higher vibration that you need to step in here. And yeah, you may think that, you know, indulging in something that you love doing a little bit is bad, but sometimes it is just what you need to indulge into something a little bit that you desire. It may not even be healthy, but it is something that helps you over the edge, right? And pushes you to start feeling again and doing things again and feeling alive, you know. So let's go ahead and see the overall advice, the final advice from the ascension angels for you, for this situation that we're talking about here, my Aries. Thank you so much. Two came out. Crystal clear intentions and self-love. I told you guys, there's definitely something about you paying attention to yourself, starting to take care of you, you know, the immunity with the well-being, and now self-love is all telling me quiet your ego mind. Don't let your ego take charge, right? It's all telling me that spirit wants you to sit down and try to figure out exactly what you want in your life at this time, and learn to put that intentions out there, you know, manifest or put that intention out there, but be very clear, write it concisely exactly how you want it. Don't leave vague requests to spirit. Always be direct. I need $300, $200. I need to have this love. I need to have this promotion at this, that, and that. Be very clear about your intentions, and also doing things like meditating and connecting with yourself, you know, raising your vibration, doing all these other suggestions that I gave you here, or that spirit gave you here. It's a good way of you starting to feel that love within yourself. Doing the things that will start to make you feel alive again is the clue here. All right, so that is the message that I have for you for your chakra healing session here. Thank you so much, my Aries. I hope this has been helpful for you to realize what needs to be done at this time. All right, thank you so much, and I'll definitely talk to you all soon. Bye.